We finally have a trailer for the Mario movie. Now, as a big Nintendo fan, this announcement did not excite me at all when it was made. I just felt like it was strange. I didn't feel like there was a 2-hour or an hour and 50-minute or 30-minute story to tell with Mario. It just seemed strange. The announcement of Chris Pratt as Mario definitely felt strange to me as well. But now we have the trailer, and I have to say this trailer was really good. Now, if you even go back to the poster that we got just a few days ago, that poster is fantastic. That poster got me hyped. That's the first time I've actually said, hey, you know what? This actually looks really good. And that poster is phenomenal. I would love to have that poster on my wall. I love that look. I love everything that they've got going on. I love that Mario's looking up, and this is Mario showing the scale of what they're trying to build here. I really liked that. But that didn't mean that I was completely sold on this movie. Now we have the actual trailer. And I got to say the trailer was really good, really good. I have some minor things that I didn't like about it. But overall, if you're talking about the animation, if you're talking about how authentic it is to the Mario universe, if you're talking about all of those things, it looks fantastic. My only real negatives are Chris Pratt's voice. His Mario voice just didn't land very well for me. It was okay. It was fine, but it just doesn't pop as much as I want it to, and it doesn't sound like Mario as much as it sounds like Chris Pratt as Mario, which is not what you need to be thinking when watching this movie. I don't need to be thinking, hey, that's Chris Pratt voicing Mario. I need to be thinking that's Mario in a Mario movie. And so that's going to be a struggle right there. That's really the only issue I have is Mario. His face looks a little strange. It's not as, it just doesn't look quite like Mario. Toad is fantastic. Toad was 100% on point. I mean, it looked like they ripped Toad out of a 3D Mario game and put him in this. Mario, though, it's strange. His face doesn't quite look like Mario at this point in time, and that's really the only negatives I have. But if you look at this trailer, the scale is beautiful. It looks really good, and I also thought Jack Black was really good as Bowser. We did a live stream reaction that we're probably going to re-upload here to this channel, but Johnny64 brought up how he wanted Bowser to sound a little more menacing, and I totally understand that. 100% understand that point of view. So we're just going to have to see how this continues to play out, but if there's any negative to take away from this, it is that Chris Pratt's voice as Mario, I'm not sold on that at all. Everything else looks great. I'm still not convinced that this is going to be a good story and a coherent story. I really don't know if that's the case or not because, I mean, Mario games don't have this unbelievable storytelling element to their games. They just don't. So how are you going to make a 2-hour movie out of this? Remains to be seen. But as someone that did not care about this when it was announced, even when Chris Pratt was announced as Mario's voice, it wasn't until that poster came out that I started to at least think, okay, this could be kind of cool. This could be kind of cool. Now I've seen the trailer, very much sold on every aspect of the movie, except probably the most important piece, and that would be Mario, because his voice doesn't quite hit for me, and the look of Mario is a tad bit strange, but we will see. Nintendo continuing to crush it in all aspects. So even with the minor negatives that are in this, overall, I'm very much excited to see where we go from here. Clearly, now again, it's easy for me to say having, Charles Martinet voicing Mario is the obvious choice. But again, this is a story that you're trying to build, and I don't know if he can actually, I'm assuming he could pull that off, that entire thing with 2 hours, and that seems to be the logical choice, but I'm willing to give them the opportunity to prove me wrong on the Chris Pratt side of things, because I am a huge Chris Pratt fan. So even with those reservations, I still believe that they can pull this off. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.
What's up, Geeks and Gamers? Fear the Beardo here, and I'm here to tell you to go to 221B Tactical and become a legend by getting yourself a Geeks and Gamers t-shirt along with other merch that we have available for you. Be sure to check it out. The link is in the description. Tell your friends, tell your family, and represent Geeks and Gamers proudly.